So if we come back to kind of, the feeling that we're just moving a little bit slower during the cold, we want to stay in that comfort zone. And so it makes sense to just keep moving at that pace. And, by the end of our foam roll or passive stretch, we kind of feel a little bit warm. But is that effective? I'm going to say no. And so, in order to create the warm ups with pure effectiveness, pure efficiency, I'm going to set a time limit 10 minutes here, start to finish. First 5 minutes, spend it on a cardio machine. And so, those cardio machines can include either a rower, a fan bike, a elliptical, a Versa climber, or even a treadmill incline walk. The reason I chose those is because they get your whole body moving. They get the torso rotating, the hips rotating, and most importantly, they elevate your heart rate, which is going to help disperse the blood flow. And so that's going to be the first 5 minutes. Second 3 minutes, so that would be 8 total here. The second 3 minutes, you're going to pick 2 exercises, 2 full body dynamic mobility exercises. And the principle from this is that each one should incorporate knee flexion, hip, and spinal rotation. Those are going to be the 3 most important aspects to get your entire body warm. So a couple of those are going to be a med ball lateral lunge, and then just adding a rotation into it. So you're holding the med ball right here. As you lunge to the side, which is going to engage that outer hip and the knee too, you're just rotating over that leg. So you do incorporate a little bit of thoracic rotation there. Or it could mean a light rotational med ball slam. So in the warm-up specifically, this one's not for power. It's more so for just stretching the lats, stretching the shoulders, stretching the chest. But you also get some knee, hip, and ankle flexion from it. So it's great. And then you could also, if you don't have a med ball, that's okay. Just go through some bear crawl variations, like either a forward, backward bear crawl or a lateral one. And so that's going to increase the entire core temperature because you're having to utilize your entire body just to stay upright. The last one that I personally love is what's called a rhythmic drop squat. And basically what this is, especially if you have squats planned for the day, this is going to be great to just loosen up the joints, add a little bit of a plyometric effect to it. And so you get the knees loose, you get the hips loose. But basically what it is you're just dropping in the squat and then bouncing out of that into that top position. And so pick 2, and then that's all you're going to need to go. Then the last one, this is just going to be 2 minutes, 2 ramp up sets. So I want you to think about, what is my main compound lift that I have coming up? And you're just going to do a mini version of that. So let's just say you have front or back squats. Just do a goblet squat, a moderate dumbbell, and you're just controlled tempo, full range of motion though, very much. If you're going to do a bench press, just do push-ups. And if you can do a deficit push-up where you're really getting into that shoulder extension, elbow flexion, that's going to be even better just to loosen that joint up. Barbell, dumbbell lunge, just do the body weight version of that. And then if you got rows or pull downs, very, very important here that you just kind of loosen up those shoulder blades and allow them to kind of glide along the rib cage. And so, doing some alternating bent over dumbbell rows, those would be great. So start to finish, you got 5 minutes on the cardio machine, 3 minutes, 2 exercises, full body dynamic warm up. And then you're thinking about, what is my main movement for the day? And then you're just doing a mini version of that. And then you should be much more locked in, nice little sweat going, ready to attack that compound lift.